Hello traders, I welcome you to Happy Traders Zone. Disclaimer: trading and investments are subject to market risk. So we are not a SEBI registered analyst. So we are just sharing our interpretations and previous past experience which we have been undergone. So before making any decisions, kindly make your own analysis or consult with your financial advisors. So now let us get into this video. In this video, we are going to make the analysis of Dabur India, Jyothy Labs and Tata Chemical stock. And before getting to this video, so if you like this video, please like and subscribe our channel. Also, we having the Telegram channel. In that, we will be posting the educational content and timely market updates. I will post the link in the description section. So please do get joined into the Telegram channel. So this is the Dabur India chart, and from the I have been I have been kept with the monthly time frame, and if you see here, so the stock has been started with around 9 to 10 rupees. So here on here the stock is getting its value appreciation, and also if you see here, from the 10 rupees the stock has reached almost 600 rupees. So overall my perspective on the stock is they have been expanding and they improving their business on the yearly basis. Okay, now let us move on to the technical analysis to find out some swing trade opportunities. And if you see here, very recently the stock is traveling in this market structure, and I made a slanting support line under the slanting resistance line. Now the stock has been break out from the lifetime high and it is trying to touch the resistance, the above black color line. Now let me move on to the weekly time frame. Okay. If you see here, in the weekly time frame, the stock is started to move in the channel pattern. So this is the bottom support line of the channel, and this is the above resistance line of the channel. So currently the stock is traveling in the channel pattern, and it has higher the potential to reach up to the higher resistance of this channel. It's around 609 level. Okay. Now let us move on to the daily time frame. So this is where we identified the swing trade opportunity, and if you see here, in the daily time frame, finally the stock has made the cup and handle pattern. If you see here, this type of market structure, so this price structure is known as the cup and handle pattern. So the price has been fallen and slowly it got recovered, which is known as the cup shape, and here we have the handle shape. So whenever we have a cup and handle formation, so there will be the higher target expectation. So, and finally if you see here, on the Thursday, the stock has been provided the massive breakout from this cup and handle pattern, and the very next day the stock has gave the retest and it formed like some shooting star pattern, and higher the chances in the upcoming days once after the breakout of this level, which is the high price is 592. In the upcoming days, if 592 level is got breakout, we can have some intraday chances with the with the target of around 600 and 609 up to 609. And if there is any retest taken back in on Monday up to 581 and 580, we can expect the retest. And if we buy at 580 or 581, it will be the very good price for this stock to enter. So, and what about the target? So as I said earlier, the stock is traveling in the channel pattern on the weekly time frame. So it will be easier to reach the channel pattern, this resistance, in the very shorter time. So I will be providing the first target as so around 610 level. So if you see here, once stock started to move on, one or 2 days it will come to here, and after that our target will be around 612. It will be like around 612 or 30. And finally, if again the stock provided the breakout from this channel pattern, so it has higher the potential to reach the major resistance line, and as a cup and handle pattern formation, we can have wait for the target of around 644 or 645. So please have a look on to this stock. And let me move on to the Jyothy Lab. Okay, let us move on to the monthly time frame to have the broader view. Okay, if you see here, this is the lifetime technical analysis of the Jyothy Lab. If you see here, the price has been moving in between this support line and the resistance line, and as the price has touched this resistance line, it took the support here, and again it turned its direction towards this resistance line. And in the Dabur India, if you see here, the stock price has provided the lifetime breakout, and it has been traveled around here, and we have been provided the target up to this resistance line. But in Jyothy Lab, we have got the entry very early. We have been got around 50% of its level. So if we get a very good breakout, there is the higher the chances for the stock to reach up to this resistance. So now let me move on to the weekly time frame. So in the weekly time frame, if we see here, so the price has made the triangular pattern. So here it took some resistance and it came back to the previous higher time frame support level, and again it took some resistance, and slowly it gave another one resistance, and finally it provided the massive breakout. So in the let me move on to the weekly time sorry daily time frame. So in Dabur India, we have identified the channel pattern and cup and handle pattern. In the Jyothy Lab, so it has formed the structure like triangular pattern and cup and handle pattern. So if you see here, the price has made the cup and handle pattern. So this is what the cup, and this area seems to be like a handle. So as here we have the both the triangular pattern breakout and as well as cup and handle pattern breakout. So as a cup and handle pattern breakout, we can have the target of around 185, and as a weekly time frame, you see here. So in the weekly candle also, it provided the massive breakout. So as the triangular pattern target of, we can have the lifetime high, which is around 238 to 240 we can have, and after the breakout of this lifetime high, we can expect the target of around this higher resistance line. And for the entry level, if you see here, so some resistance, just consider this as the resistance, and the resistance has been breakout in the weekly time frame, and higher the chances if once the upcoming days the higher level of 171 has been breakout, from 171 to 165 it will be the good zone for the buying. So wherever we will be getting the entry, so we can make a position sizing, and from 165 to 171 we can have the buying. But make sure Monday or in Tuesday this 171 level has to be breakout. So no need to close, just a small breakout needs to be confirmed, that higher the chances the stock will move further in the upward direction. So now let us move on to the final stock, which is the Tata Chemical. So if we see the Tata Chemical, so from the starting of the stock, it gave the higher high formation. So if we see the Tata Chemical stock, so from the starting it gave the very good movement. If you see here, so year on year the stock has made the higher high formation, and it has been reached up to the 770 levels. So let me move on to the weekly time frame. So in the monthly time frame, so anyone can understand that it is in the upward direction. And from weekly time frame, from 2020 March, the stock price has been started to rise from 212 level, and now it is trading around 770, almost 3 to 3.5 times of the stock has been get traveled. So after touching these lifetime high, I think the persons who took the stocks from each breakout and IRI formation started to make the profit, book the profit over here. So that is why we have small drop over here, and in the daily time frame the stock has been gave the massive breakout, and it seems to be like a new opportunity for the new buyers. So if you see here, so here we have one resistance and it took support at this level, and again resistance, support, resistance, and finally on Friday it gave the massive breakout of around 6%, around 6 to 6.25%. The stock has been moved and gave the very good breakout. And regarding the entry price, so in the upcoming days, once after this candle has been breakout, so higher level is 770. If in the next week any one of the 1 minute or 1 second the stock price has moved above 770 levels, we can make a new buy entry. And if the stock provided the retracement or retest up to 750, it has the chances to come down. If you get a entry at 750, so you may make a new entry here, and we can expect around 10 to 15% of the target, and as a quicker target of 885 we can expect. So please add on those stocks into your watch list. So please like and subscribe our channel. Thank you. Happy trading.